Hi.
Hi. It looks like you have to go pee-pee really bad, but you're just bouncing around for Jack.
Yeah, he's real grouch today.
Aw.
What's up, dudes? I'm Erin.
I'm Nicole.
Welcome to Dude That's Fucked Up, you
Ooh.
guys.
Well, welcome. Oh my God.
Oh,
I can't believe you're here. This is like so exciting.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Very fun.
Very fun. What do we got going on today? Anything business-wise?
No, I don't think so. Just the same.
This is another pre-recorded episode, so
yeah, we're like pre-recording into the fucking new year. It feels like, but we're not really. But this week has been a lot of recording. I feel like it has felt like a job for the first time ever.
Yeah, and I have been slacking at my job.
Same. I didn't even get to I mean, I usually research right before, because that's when I have time. Usually that's like how I bake the time in.
Yeah.
So, but today's topic is very light and fun, and there's really not much to it. So.
Yeah, we purposely aren't doing like this. The few last few episodes that we've done, or we're not trying to like do some profound new research, groundbreaking episodes here, because because we're like doing a lot of back-to-back recordings. So, yeah.
Oh, we're both busy. We have shit going on, so it's like, you know what? But always picking fun stuff that we're interested in and that we feel like we can shit on.
Yes, exactly. We're keeping it real.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on business-wise. So I hope that everybody's doing good still.
Yeah. I just did my vertigo exercises, so I might herf during this podcast, but we'll see.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna try not to.
I hope not. Damn, that sucks. Vertigo's a fucking shitty ass thing to have.
It's a bitch.
It's real bitchy. Anything fucked up for you this week?
Well, I have like something fun, but I'm like disguising it in a fucked up thing so I could talk about it because it's like very exciting to me. But it is kind of sad. Last night was my last night at the interning at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater.
Yeah.
Because you can't do it forever. They're not paying you. You like intern to get free classes. So, and I've like maxed out on credits essentially, but also my surgery's coming up. So it was just like good timing. I'm like, I'm done. I've made all these credits, but it's been really fun. And like, I've gotten to know some of the performers and stuff, and like Ego Wodum, who just joined the cast of SNL. I don't know her personally, but she was always around the theater when I was there and stuff, and it's been very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, last night I was like at the little concessions counter just hanging out, and someone walked up to me and they were like, "Oh, hi." And I was like, "Hi." And they're like, Are you on the Babes sketch team?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Oh my God, I was at your show last weekend. It was really good. You're so funny."
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Oh my God." I was so excited. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. Oh. And she was like, "I'm friends with some of the people on the team." So it wasn't like she was totally a random, but she's like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I was like, "I'm Nicole." And she was like, "Oh, I'm so-and-so. And it's really nice to meet you. I just wanted to introduce myself and like meet you and say that you're really funny and I'm looking forward to the next show and da-da-da." And I was like,
"That's so nice."
It was so nice. Yeah. And then she left and I was like, could this be a better last shift? I was just
awesome.
recognized.
That's so great.
Yeah,
what a fun thing. Oh,
it was a treat. Yeah, so that was cool.
That's so cool. Mm-hmm. Love it. Yeah. That is very, very cool. Very special. I thought pretty soon, people are going to be like, "Your voice is so familiar."
Yeah.
How do I know your voice?
I hope so.
Have you listened to my podcast?
I hope so. That'd be amazing. I feel like, because we have distinct voices, I think. And also like our laughs.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you heard me laugh out in the world, you'd probably be like, that sounds familiar.
I know that guffaw.
I know that scream cackle. I know that silent laughter.
You're not a smoker, but you
Yeah.
do have quite a wheeze going.
No wonder all my doctors are like, so you're not a smoker? No. Like, oh, so have you ever smoked tobacco products? And I'm like, no. And they're like, ever? Really?
Interesting. Huh.
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 That includes, any cigarettes, Virginia Slims, Marlboros. None of those? None?
And not any of that wacky tobacco?
Yeah. Hand rolled? No? Nothing?
No, nothing.
Mm-mm. I mean, a couple cloves here and there, but
Yeah.
listen,
oh,
who hasn't?
delicious high school memories.
Fucking-
Fiberglass ripping through my lungs.
If you don't think I smoke those when I go to Las Vegas, you're wrong.
Yeah. If you don't think I'm a disgusting piece of shit when I'm in Vegas, just fully embracing it, you'd be wrong.
Oh, I'm such a piece of shit. But like a nice one, but like gross. Like,
Yeah.
do I shower every day when I'm there? Maybe.
Yeah, or should I just go in the pool?
Yeah, or do I just go in the pool? Do I just show up with like, maybe I'm not wearing any makeup because I forgot and I'm already drunk and it's 3 p.m. and I'm shopping?
Why put on new makeup when I still have the old makeup on? Why shower when it doesn't matter that my pores are still going to be leaching like fucking vodka? It's fine.
Oh my God. Yeah, also it's like 112 degrees usually when I'm there. So I'm just going to sweat again anyway.
Yeah. Let's just let's get some fucking drinks and go shopping at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, fucking with our vodka lemonades. And
Yeah.
which I would have gin in mine. But also this is sounding very fun. And I think the moment that Jack isn't dependent on you as a food source,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, I'm down.
Like me and you and maybe like some friends.
Yeah, I'm
Like Jesse and Megan and like
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm into it.
Oh
I'm
my
down.
God.
We
I'm
could have
so excited.
We could have a bachelorette party reunion.
Oh my God. Let's do it. Let's stay again at that hotel and then we'll have the fart closet. And also I'm going to send out an email today to ask everyone to please refrain from becoming pregnant until we go.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Hey everyone, in terms of family planning, you're pumping the brakes, right?
Yeah, you got that IUD in, right?
Right?
Oh,
all right.
fucking yeah. Speaking of which, DJ and I like just booked a trip for New Orleans.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm excited.
But you'll bring Jack, right?
Yeah. We're gonna. That's gonna be like our first trip, like all together, like to practice traveling with him.
Cute.
'Cause it's like
he'll
not
be great.
too long of a flight. Yeah,
He'll be great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
we'll
when
see.
one of my like more recent bosses took her baby to Japan and said, but she said because it was kind of like how Jack is now, where he was just like eating and sleeping a lot, and so like it was so easy, but it was like right before he got to like
mobile, yeah.
So, but she said it was fine, but
yeah, smart,
yeah,
good for her. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Fucking still, it's a long ass flight.
Dude, it's long, yeah. And to have like a little hot baby in your lap. But they give you like a bassinet, right? They have those ones that hang on the seat or something.
I think some airlines do.
Yeah.
It's like not a guarantee though, and like I think they only have like one per flight usually. So
You might get screwed.
Yeah. So, but I have some stuff. I'm gonna shoot a note to our friend who just traveled with her baby. So, and see like all the things that she recommends,
all the tips.
Because like it's like a lot of coordination. I was like, wait, so do we bring like a car seat? Like, what the fuck do we do here? Because you have to like. You don't even. I wasn't even thinking like getting to and from the airport.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think that's when maybe you use one of those strollers that has the car seat in it. Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. I'm like you need to have like a full on car seat, and so a lot of airlines check the car seat for free. So it's like
that's nice.
Yeah, but like our stroller does like the car seat fits in the stroller, but like the like folding apparatus is really big, so it's like you don't want to bring too much. But then there's like travel like strollers, so I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out.
Jeez,
It's a lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway,
what's your fucked up thing this week? Do you have one?
not really. I think everything is fine.
Well, do you want to share something else? Like, what did you eat for lunch today, or like anything?
Well, I will say we had to redo Jack's tongue tie, and that has been really shitty. He's been very grouchy, and totally don't blame him. So
Yeah.
I've just been like trying to make him. I've just been like feeding him like almost every hour.
Oh my god.
So I'm like depleted. So DJ is in Pennsylvania he had to like drive up to Pennsylvania for a meeting, and he's stopping at this Amish market on the way back
to get a pie.
And I was like, get a pie, get apple cider donuts, get me a pretzel that those precious Amish people are making, because it is the best pretzel I've ever had in my life. It's just like dough
like,
and butter and salt. It's just
like
so
made from
fucking
scratch.
Good. Oh my god!
It's not like the chemically like kind from Costco in the freezer section. Those are fucking trash.
No, you've never had anything so fucking good in your life.
God.
It is so bomb. So yeah, I was like texting him. He's like, let me know if you want anything besides a pie. And so I was like thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I think apple cider is like
so good.
So good, yeah.
What kind of pie are you getting? Apple or like rhubarb or
maybe a berry pie of some sort.
Yeah.
I'm a big like berry pie person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a tart. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not my style.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a treat! Oh my god. So
I know.
Girl, get that fucking Amazon fresh ice cream delivered.
Dude, I do.
Oh yeah. So you
Bitch,
can have that scoop.
You know what I have? You know what I have here in DC? We have the Whole Foods delivery, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, we have that too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like nationwide or not, but like
probably not. But
major
like in
metropolitan.
Cities. Yeah.
Dude.
I know.
What a fucking. I think I've spent more money in the past 2 months using that than I've ever spent at Whole Foods in my life.
Oh my god.
It's so bad.
But so good.
I'm like, you know, I'm kind of grumbly when it comes to Whole Foods. Like, I'm a Trader Joe's girl myself.
Yeah.
But man, it is when you have a baby and you're like, I literally feel like shit and I don't want to go outside. I can't even fucking imagine walking into the grocery store right now.
Yeah.
It is like the most glorious thing ever. I don't know.
Oh my god. The grocery store is a nightmare. I went this morning and no one was barely even in there and it was still awful. I fucking spilled my coffee.
God damn it.
Yeah, and I was like, crap. And then I like couldn't find anyone, but there was like a cart with some paper towels on it, so I took some and I wiped it up. But then I couldn't find a trash can, so I was just holding like this drippy coffee towel, and I was like, God damn it. But it was fine. No, it was fine. And then I got home and I realized I didn't even get some of the stuff I needed, and I was like, oh
fuck, that's the
fucking
worst.
Kill me.
Not going back.
I'm never going back. Fuck this recipe. This chicken tortilla soup's not gonna have chicken or tortillas in it. Fucking come at me, bro. Come at me.
It's just soup. It's just vegetable soup.
It's just fill in the blank soup. Eat it.
You're like, I have a can of tuna fish. I guess it's tuna soup, bitch.
It's fucking, what did I get? It's tuna cantaloupe soup, because that's all we have. It's tuna cantaloupe celery soup, and you're going to like it.
Ooh, it sounds like a nice gazpacho, actually.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. Sans tuna.
It's just like the cupboard ingredients. Like, oh, man.
It's oregano soup. It's just chicken broth and oregano.
Old chia seeds, oregano, some half and half. Yum.
A coconut milk, a can of coconut milk, and some black olives.
Maybe a chia seed pudding.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. Well.
Anyway, all right. Anyway. Well, yeah, here we go.
So let's get into this topic. Oh man. Oh my God, somebody's knocking at my fucking door.
Oh
Okay,
no,
never
who
mind.
is it?
I think they were just, hold on.
The delivery?
Yeah. Oh, it's just cat litter. That shit's
okay.
heavy. I'm not gonna grab that.
Yeah,
that.
fucking leave it on the porch. Someone could take it if they want it.
Yeah. Oh, you want to steal that cat litter? Be my guest, motherfucker.
What are you, the litter queen? You need more litter? Get out of here.
Cool. If you can lug a 40-pound bag of cat litter down my alleyway, Godspeed. Cool.
Don't step on that rat.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's like 2 flattened rats in my alleyway. So gross.
Oh, remember when Pete almost stepped in it? I was like, that was a rat. He's like, what? No. I was like, you didn't see the tail? The like giant tail?
We were like, what'd you think it was? A toupee? Like, that's a fucking rat. A toupee with a rat tail.
Like a literal rat tail.
A literal rat tail.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Anyway.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, you guys. This topic is so funny. It's like, I think this is like going to be a Juggalo redo kind of.
Or it's like Juggalo
Light.
Continued. Yeah, Juggalo Light.
It's Diet Fago.
Oh, so good. It's Fuego. I was gonna
Fuego?
say
It's in Fuego.
It's on Fuego. No, like faux, but like Fago, but like a faux Fago. I don't know where I was going with that. But I can't with this, and also
oh my God, dude.
You know what? I sat down. I'm looking through this. I watched videos of this gathering we're going to talk about, and I was like, you know what? I need to reserve my judgment. Like, these are people who are like getting together and like, you know, with like the purpose of loving each other, and like it's real hippy dippy bullshit. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be judgmental, which I already just was. And I was like, you know, I'm going to be open. These people aren't hurting anyone. But so I was going to give a disclaimer up top and be like, you know what? I'm going to try and be my best and be on my best behavior. So I'm saying I'm going to be on my best behavior. But I'm also saying that's a full-on lie, and I'm not telling the truth right now because I am going to be very judgy.
Yeah, same.
But I'll try, but I'm not really going to try. So
it makes it hard. They make it really hard to not... This whole entire topic seems like a parody of itself because, like, watching some of the videos of this. So we're talking today about the Rainbow Family of Living Light.
Sounds like a cult. It is.
Yeah. The only reason I don't think it's like quite a cult is because there's no head of it. Like there's no like figurehead that they're like worshiping or calling their guru or whatever.
They're all just like, that's true. They're all just in agreement.
Yeah, and there's like no money being pumped to one singular person or entity. So
yeah, that's fair.
So that's the only reason I don't think it's quite a cult, but it is kind of strange. So they have a gathering every year, just like the Juggalos. But this gathering is more. It's a little bit more vintage than the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah,
it's based in hippie culture, obviously. Lot of white people dreads.
Oh my God.
And it's just very interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. They do have a website though, which I didn't think that they would have.
Well, I mean, I guess it is technically a website, but it's just barely. It barely meets the qualifications of being a website.
I literally was going to Google it and I started to type website.com. That's like kind of almost what it is. It's welcomehome.org and it's just like garbage.
It is like, I don't know. The first thing on the website too, like first of all, you'll notice it looks so old. But then it's just a whole lot of nonsense. And listen, I did a couple deep dives and I'll talk about some of the content that I found, which is awful. But the first thing on the website is a quote that they kind of didn't properly source or like attribute. So it just says, when the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people shall come unto the earth from many colors, classes, creeds, and who by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. And then that's all of the quote. And then it says that it's attributed to old Native American prophecy.
Bitch, it's not. I don't remember none of that shit from anything. Like, come on.
I just don't think like it's just like what Native American prophecy, like wouldn't it have some sort of tribe associated or like a region or a people? Like they're just like, we found this quote. We'd like to say it's a spiritual, like, it's spiritual guidance from a Native American prophet. And it's like, what? I don't think that's real.
Yeah, I don't think it's real at all.
No.
It's so basically this whole thing was started, though, in the 70s. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's very based in hippie culture. Mm-hmm. I'll just tell you exactly how it started real quick.
Ooh, okay.
So this whole thing started as an offshoot of people from a festival in the early 70s. That was basically a state-sponsored music festival to distract a bunch of hippies from protesting Nixon.
Oh my God.
So this happened in Oregon, of course. This totally makes sense.
Yeah.
And so in order to distract dirty hippies from Nixon was coming to visit Portland, and this was like during the height of the Vietnam War, and there had just been a ton of really like violent protests. The Kent State shooting had happened pretty recently. And this is like going to happen in August of 1970. And so in order to like distract all the hippies, the governor of Oregon at the time, Tom McCall, gave the go-ahead for the state to organize this Woodstock knockoff. Like, Woodstock had just happened, like, the year before. So it was just, like, really wanted to put some catnip out there for the hippies to draw their attention away from Nixon. So basically, it totally worked.
Yeah, because it's also like when he gets there, they're not protesting downtown. They're all out in a field somewhere. And he doesn't have to worry about, like...
Well, Nixon didn't even end up coming.
Oh.
He canceled his trip for, I don't know what, for what reason. But, like, they had already, like, set up this whole festival in anticipation. And it was, like, a 5-day festival. They it was like local musicians. It wasn't like any big names, but like there were rumors going around that there was going to be like big name, like musical acts there. And there actually was a couple people who were like in bands there checking it out, but like weren't performing. Oh. So yeah, it was really weird. It was interesting. But I'm trying to like remember who it was that I read that actually went there. I can't remember.
Was it like a cool, like Neil Young or something, or like?
Yeah, it was like big, like a couple big name. Let's see if I could find it real quick. Oh yeah, okay. So it was local bands, but then a couple, like they were saying the media was like spreading a bunch of rumors saying that like Santana and Jefferson Airplane and Grateful Dead are gonna perform, but none of them were there. But Ginger Baker and Cream came to visit the event.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was pretty cool. So, and this festival, by the way, was called Vortex One, I guess.
Ew.
And it was like it was like this whole fucking, I don't know, like it was called the Biodegradable Festival of Life. I don't know.
Vortex One sounds like a biodegradable coffin or something. Or yeah, it sounds like a pod that you would buy to like shoot yourself off into space when you're about to die.
Right? I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but this festival though is where these two dudes, Barry Plunker and Garrick Beck, kind of came out of this festival and started the Rainbow Family. They were the ones that like kind of had the idea to what they were trying to do. They wanted to take all the small communes, nomadic groups, and stray hippies and merge them all together. Yeah. And the goal was to create, I guess this is like how one of the members put it, the largest, best coordinated, non-political, non-denominational, non-organization of like-minded individuals on the planet. That was like the quote from the member. So Yeah. And then, like you were saying on their website, like some Native American, like half-assed fucking quote, which is probably not even real. This Plunker guy especially liked to use Native American folklore to say that the rainbow family, like, was in a way a reincarnation of dead warriors reclaiming the earth.
Except they're all white people. Oh,
Yeah.
and yeah, I feel like they really appropriate Native American like tradition and stuff.
Yeah,
At
they
these
really
gatherings, which, I mean, they're like trying to be more in touch with the earth and stuff, but it's just like, I don't know, you don't have to do those things.
Except that, like, a lot of these festivals end up creating like a ton of trash.
Yeah, but they are very specific about what you bring in, you bring out.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think they always were very, like, on top of it, though.
But in recent years, like, I watched a video from the most recent one in this year,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, like, you know, this is, like, so amazing and wonderful, but you should come here after we leave, because that's the special part, because we don't leave a trace or something. And I'm like, well, aside from all, like, the mud and trampling you do of the vegetation, but...
Yeah,
I mean,
you know, the scaring of the animals and,
yeah,
you know.
But I mean, like, I guess that's a lot better than like what other festivals do. So
yeah, exactly. That's true. But yeah, so that's where this all came from. This like big state sponsored
that
festival
is crazy.
In 1970. Yeah, and it was like I was like learning about this festival, and it had, so it started like with 2,000 people. Then that was like before it even started. Then it was 5,000 people on the first day. And then by the second day, it was 35,000 people.
Oh, my God.
So that's pretty wild. So it worked. It totally distracted all the hippies. And so, yeah, so these two guys started the Rainbow Family out of that. And, yeah, it's been going on ever since. They do a gathering every year, and they do it in different places. Like I said, it started in Oregon. I think they were like out. They did one of their first ones, the Rainbow Gathering, like in like outside of Eugene, maybe, which makes total sense. Like Eugene, Oregon that's where DJ grew up, and they have a state like country fair that's just it's like this.
All these people,
I think.
Yeah.
It's like a big crossover event.
They had one last year's was back in Oregon, but I'm not sure where. And then this year's was in it was in Georgia, in like the Chattahoochee something National State Park.
Yeah.
So and then like last year was in Oregon. A couple of years ago it was in Utah. It really does go everywhere. So
yeah, it's just like the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah. Well, that was more like regional for a long time, right? Yeah, so it is also like, because no one is in charge of this, and it is, as they say, unorganized, it just sounds like a nightmare. I was reading posts. I was watching a YouTube video and then reading comments on it, and it was like, I'd love to go to this next year. Where is it? And they're like, get involved with your local Rainbow Family, like, chapters. Here's a link. We don't tell where it's going to be until like before, and even then we're not going to post it here on YouTube and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, this is very I don't know, it just is like, it feels
very analog.
And analog.
It seems to me like it's like the thing of where baby boomer hippies didn't know how to use the internet, and then it like kind of caught up to all of like our generation of people who are like so over the internet. They're like, I need to get away. You know what I mean? So like it totally worked out for them. But
well, and there's just there's so many different types of people, and we all fall into, like, we can all identify with certain groups of people, and this is a group of people that I'm sure others.
It certainly is a group of people.
Oh God, it's like,
no, they're like peace and love, and that's fine. Like, it's great.
It's fine. I am very annoyed by these types of people. I run into them through friends of friends, at farmers markets, wherever, and I'm always just like, all exhausted immediately. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like half of my family is this, and like,
okay.
I grew up like going to like, co-ops and farmers markets and fucking like, and then now that I'm like part of DJ's family, like going up to Oregon is a whole, experience in itself of like, it is this. So I totally, I know the granola crunchy, side of life.
Yeah.
And I've gone to Arcata, Northern California, which is like one of the crunchiest places I've ever been. It's pretty, it's wild. But it's great. I love it. I like it. I can fall into that shit real easy.
Oh, I can't.
And it's nice, but yeah.
I cannot. You know why? I don't know. Let's talk about the festival itself, or like the gathering.
Yeah.
Because this is like, it's like what happens when you take like dirty sunburnt white people.
Yes.
Everyone knows what that's like. You just go to any weekend outdoor festival sort of situation and you'll find them. But like specifically the ones from like Burning Man. Mm-hmm. And then when you mix that with the organizational skills of the Fire Festival and then the free-loving spirit of Woodstock, this is what you get. The Rainbow Family Gathering.
That is 100% accurate.
It's like, you know what? We got a bunch of people here. None of them know how to put on sunscreen.
They are using sunscreen that they made out of...
They're using coconut oil because they use it for everything, which is not sunscreen. Actually, it's the opposite of sunscreen. It will burn your skin.
Yeah.
And they're all crispy out here, not showering and pooping in holes that they've dug, and it's and some of them are naked.
Yeah, a lot of naked.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just like, because this was, you put Juggalo Lite before. I wasn't even thinking of the Juggalo stuff, but then you like made little notes and I was like, oh yeah, that's funny. And then I was like, which would I rather do less? And I think it's this one.
I think it's this one. I think, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. I think it's this one until recently. No. I think I would have rather have gone to this one until recently, because they're starting to get like a lot more transients and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But like this one would have been better because like people aren't on like crazy like bath salts and shit and meth, and it's like not as crowded, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like this one seems inherently more chill. Like there's definitely not like bottles of piss being thrown at anybody.
Yeah.
And I mean there's still like people getting into fights and shit, but it's like it's a lot more chill. Like everybody's probably smoking weed and rubbing themselves down with patchouli oil.
Yeah.
Whereas like a gathering of the Juggalos, it's like, well, maybe I will try crack,
I'm here. And they're
when in Rome,
Their only like caloric intake is Faygo, and which is just all sugar, and they're like all amped and like fucking hangry.
Yeah.
No, they're probably eating like nachos and hot dogs and stuff. Probably. Yeah. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I when I Googled this, I found like a YouTube video that was posted by this guy, called his YouTube username's called Ramblin' Ramble. No, Ramblin' Rabble.
Ramblin' Rabble.
And he definitely has white man dreads, and his girlfriend has white lady dreads, and it's a whole...
And he looks like he's also balding too at the same time.
Yeah.
His hairline is rapidly receding, and he has full-on... It's full-on dreads.
It's just gonna be like one dreadlock soon in the back.
Yeah,
because like it's all gonna go. But he posted a video of that he took without like people's permission. I think of because he's just like walking around taking it, and it seems fairly innocent. There is when I say there's a lot of people with white people dreadlocks, and I keep saying this because there's no people of color at these things.
No,
I mean maybe one person, but that's just like a random person that like probably got tricked into it somehow.
They're like, I thought this was going to be like a fun music festival. Like,
yeah.
Like, I thought this was like Bonnaroo.
They're like, I was just on a hike.
Yeah.
I was just like walking my dog near here, and like I saw these people, and I heard a drum circle, and I'm like, ooh, maybe there's like some people like me over there. And then nope. It is a lot of.
Very much not. It is so many white people.
It is so many white people. But it's like more people have dreads than not.
Yeah. It's like the uniform.
Yeah, it's like and everyone's like wearing like flowy
harem
pants. Yeah. Bandanas. The dudes aren't wearing shirts.
No.
It's a lot of like
a lot of slacklining.
Yeah. A lot of homemade granola. But he was just walking around, and it was fine. It was just like people just drinking coffee. It was like the morning or whatever, and they were just walking around saying hi to each other, and people were dancing with no rhythm, and it was really offensive to me. And then, but they all seem happy. But there was some really funny comments on the video, just like from troll people, and I really enjoyed them. One of them was, just imagine all the happy parents that got their basements back that weekend. And I was like, ooh, that's good. And then someone else wrote, Wookfest 18, my buddy was there and was in a K-hole for 2 hours, then woke up and someone cut his dreads off and stole his wallet. And then another one that I forgot to write down, but remember because it was so good. Someone just trolled the shit out of it by being like, oh, what song is this? Because it's just like fucking random ass drums with no rhythm. I was like, oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Anyway, I just don't want to be there.
Yeah, and there's just it's just a rough time.
Yeah.
I would say it is very much not for me.
Yeah.
I would be annoyed, I think, the whole time.
Yeah.
I
don't
by the earnestness of like, you know.
You know what I just realized? I don't like when people are that nice. Have you met people like that?
It's like a little disingenuous.
Yeah, and it's just like, hey, yeah, like stop by our camp later. We're going to be cooking this up. We'd love to have you. I'd love to talk to you. But it's like, really? I don't know. I don't know that that's true.
Yeah, I'm a little too cynical, but
Same.
I appreciate like actual real kindness. Like that's great.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but it's just like such a like manufactured like event to do that, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, let's like get in this. I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody take off your shirt. We're going to look at the moon.
Yeah, like I get. I think it's nice. I think these people are genuinely like soaking up the good vibes, and I love that. But like, it's not for me. Yeah. I'd be a downer if I was there. I don't want to harsh anybody's vibe.
I feel like I'd be itchy the whole time or something. Like,
yeah.
Also, if I was wearing a tank top or something, or I was naked and someone's dreadlock touched my back or something, I'd be so upset.
Oh my God.
Get your culturally appropriated hairstyle away from me.
It's so fucking rude, man.
It's so rude.
Oh yeah. The stench, the body odor would just be too much to handle, I think.
God. Oh God. But it is like a nice idea. It's like these gatherings are meant to bring people together for like a whole month as a spiritual.
That's
like,
too fucking long, first of all.
That's too. Well, you don't have to stay the whole time. I think not. I don't think everyone does.
It's because they don't organize it well that it's like an open house where it's like, oh.
Well, they're like, it'll be sometime in July.
Yeah. It's like, come anytime in July. It's like,
that's true.
Okay.
No, but that's for real true. With the culmination of it happening on July 4th, because they do like this prayer for peace. Like they do a prayer for world peace where like starting at 6 a.m. to noon, no one talks. Like you take a vow of silence. That's the only thing that's like the thing that they all rally around for the most part, and everything else is very
like
fluid.
Burning Man. They burn the like effigy.
The man, yeah,
and this is their equivalent of that is the vow of silence.
I guess, yeah. I feel like I don't know. I wonder if the same thing will happen to this that's happening to Burning Man, where like
It gets co-opted by
fucking hipster assholes. Like there's
I
someone
bet that
you think it will
that is
happen?
gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's someone I know that like lives in Venice, like has a very corporate job, is like on celebrity dating apps and shit, and went to Burning Man, and I was like, you're not that person.
Yeah, it's like, just stay in your lane, man.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, I can see this getting, so this like co-opted cultural appropriation festival is going to be co-opted by hipsters eventually.
Yeah, by like different people.
Yeah.
But it is like peaceful and everything is communal during the month. So like it's all funded by people attending, and they say like, you know, you can bring stuff that just makes the experience better, and like you should be like in a giving mindset while you're there, because that's how you receive. But there's food. Like you could just show up with nothing and people will take care of you, which is kind of cool, I guess. And obviously the drum circles are free of charge. In case that was a concern. And they're usually in a national park, kind of in the middle of nowhere. And the whole purpose of the gathering is to quote unquote wash Babylon like off of you. And Babylon is the real world. So it's all about like a refresh or like a resetting. And
yeah, it's like a retreat.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, and that's cool.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's a whole list of reasons why they gather on their website. This was written in 1988. Oh, their website, by the way, because no one's in charge. It's just like a bunch of random shit. Like it's
like the oldest website you've ever seen.
It's very old. The content is like repetitive, and like some of the links just click around to the same spots. It's like a fucking mess. It is like the Fire Festival. Like, who's in charge here?
There's a banner at the top. It says, "If this site is too slow, pretty common lately, you can now access one of the newer sites that may have a closer or faster connection to you." And it's like Stars Server, New Haven, Connecticut.
That one's closer to you. You should click on it.
I should. I'm going to. Oh my god. I'm probably going to be on an FBI fucking list now.
Watch list? Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, we for sure are already on it from this podcast.
Oh, yeah. I like, and I also like the like description, like the what is the rainbow family, and like it's the non-organization of non-members, blah, blah, blah. And then there's like, for another viewpoint, try Carla's much better explanation.
Oh, my God. I have something from Carla in here, and it is crazy.
I love it.
These people just have written, like, if you go to their fact page or whatever, it's like, what is this? Who are we? What is this? It's like all these same questions that are like kind of worded differently, but it's all just garbage. And then all these people have written manifestos, essentially, cool. Explaining what they think this is. And so there's a whole article written about the gatherings purpose and like why they do it, written by some dude, I forgot his name, but he listed out like a ton of reasons, and these are some that were my favorite. So this is why they gather: because we love each other, we really do. Because we fold the vision of a peaceful world in our inner eyes, in our hearts, and we make it real in the outside world. Because the children need something gentle and loving to look forward to, because there's kids there.
Yeah.
Because we are fed up with the war economy and economic exploitation and political over-forwarding, and we want to try something else.
Okay.
Because under all the party-style wrapping paper, the gathering presents a very serious example of functional culture.
Does it?
It's in a party wrapping. It's functional culture in a party wrapping. Because even the addicts, the dissolute, the spaced out space cadets, the drunks who come are in need of love, and every society must care for its own, which is basically an open invitation to fuck all. Like, anybody could come.
Yeah, like, that's nice that you want to take care of, like, people who are, you know, like having substance abuse problems, but they should probably actually have actual treatment, and
like,
care.
You can't like sage them and then
strip
them naked and feed them soup.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I saw them making because they're in the middle of nowhere, so they just have like giant
Vats of
stew
soup.
pots. Yeah, and they're just like stirring carrots.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're stirring what I'm making later, jar of caper soup, which is just it's just pea protein milk and capers.
Ugh. So salty.
There's two more, I think. Oh, there's three. Because in our celebrations we make a hosanna of great joy, which I don't know what a hosanna is, but I think it's interesting.
It's not a word that they should be using, probably.
Probably, yeah, that sounds right. Because gathering unifies ancient tribal wisdom with current ideas and technologies. Not their ancient tribal wisdom, but good try. Because when we hold hands in our circles, we can feel the energy that moves the atoms and the moon and stars.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, yeah, I feel like the government, wherever they are, whenever they have these, like the local government gets pissed because they never get permits for these things.
Yeah, they purposely don't have anybody in charge so that they don't have to pay the fees, I'm pretty sure. Because getting a permit for something of this size is extremely expensive.
Yeah, and they don't want to pay for it, which I understand because they're like putting this on themselves.
Also, fuck the man, you know?
Also, fuck the man, and that's like the whole point of this. Also, shouldn't the government paid for it? They paid for the first one.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's your fault. So
the government really opened a can of worms here.
Yeah. Fucking. And by worms, we mean white people dreadlocks.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was good. I just like am envisioning like one of those like joke cans of worms that like
a giant
can
blonde
of snakes.
dreadlock just shoots out.
Oh my God.
That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. In terms of like what it's all about, it's just like, it's like just all different people from all different walks of Caucasian life with their fucking dream catchers and parachute pants and little drums and big drums and fucking some people have beards and some people have longer beards. And
yeah, some people have face paint and
some people's
lots of
titties
tie-dye.
are out. Yeah, oh my God, so much tie-dye.
So much tie-dye. Lots of and like henna. It's like bitch, no. This isn't that for you.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, this is because it's open to everybody though. There has been some issues there was some really bad juju that happened in 1980. 2 women I think got murdered and they never found out who did it. But like some people think it was like some of the locals who were like not loving it. It was what?
It's just Did anyone see anything? Yeah, I saw the guy. It was a white guy with dreadlocks.
Where do we even start? We have a suspect list of 5,000.
I think I saw a Rainbow Dan over there. Fucking.
Which Rainbow Dan is that? The one with the rainbow suspenders or the one with the rainbow bandana? I don't know.
Oh, did I say Rainbow Dan? I meant tie-dye Dan. It was tie-dye suspenders Dan. Are you sure they were tie-dye suspenders and it wasn't a tie-dye shirt? I don't know.
So hard to say.
God.
Oh God. Yeah, no, so that was like the first like bit of trouble, and that was after they'd been doing this festival for like a decade. So but since then, like more recently, it's been getting a little bit more wild, like with like just anybody can walk up and like join this festival.
Yeah.
Like you can if you just so happen to have been in the Chattahoochee National Park this past summer, you could have just like hung out at the festival for a while and
pull up a drum,
sit
for a spell.
Yeah, have a herbal refreshment and check it out. But yeah, because of that, like there's like transient people like walking up into it that you know, who knows what the deal is with some of these people who are like kind of on the move and like basically like modern day hobos, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, he's so cute right now.
I know, he's all snuggly.
Yeah, modern day hobos that, and a lot are just like wayward young people, I feel like. You know, it's like
Yeah.
we all know those people who like maybe had a bit of a rough time after high school usually and like maybe fell in with the wrong crowds and never really like got their shit going or whatever for whatever reason. And also like this is how people get sucked into cults in a little bit,
Oh,
like
yeah.
in a little bit of a way. It's like, oh, here's this whole group of people that's like willing to take care of you and like help you, but some of these people are just like there to like
Take from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all these people, like most of them I think are good, caring, kind people who just don't want to deal with like and I don't blame people for not wanting to deal with the, you know, day-to-day bullshit of, you know, our society is like, it's fucked up. And we have the coping skills to be able to compartmentalize and deal with that stuff. And these people, they don't want to do that. Not everybody does. And like, this is like what they do. They like go live in their van and they like go down the road and that's great. But then there's some people who are literally like just very broken and are taking from everybody and these people.
Yeah.
Because these people are so open-hearted and generous and, you know, have the best intentions, I think, in mind. They don't necessarily recognize when there's somebody who's like not a good person in their midst. So
because they just want to assume the best in everyone.
Yeah,
that is a positive trait of people like this,
for sure.
I feel like.
For sure.
And also, like, they do say, like, oh, we have a little pot, we might do a little shrooms here, but mostly we're, like, anti-drug.
Yeah, like, they're not into, like, the manufactured drugs. Like,
yeah,
they're into, like, the au natural.
But Carla, there's something on their website that Carla wrote, and it's, like, a response to something on the internet that I think she wrote, and then, like, a bunch of people commented on, and it was titled, God Can Be Found in LSD. And I'm assuming this was like maybe something she wrote a long time ago or whatever. It was like about one of her experiences. And she kind of like talks about how she believes that certain quote unquote clean psychedelics, LSD, mushrooms, peyote, are gifts from God. No, I didn't find God in LSD, but it sure helped me grow closer to what I consider to be divinity. So she's like, don't do drugs. We don't really do drugs here, but I mean, you know, some people who attend gatherings hold psychedelics and marijuana to be a sacrament. So, I don't know.
It's not recreational. It's like for spiritual practice.
Yeah. So, but sometimes they're also recreational. It's very weird. But yeah. These people are always like randoms that show up and maybe are doing meth or whatever. They took a left turn when they were supposed to be going to the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah.
And they ended up here, and it's like, what?
And they're like, oh, might as well.
Yeah, might as well hang out. But yeah, some of these people in 2014, they started fights, and they even, like, crashed a nearby wedding.
Oh, my God.
And this was all in Utah in 2014.
I heard there were, like, locals.
Yeah, they were, like, local transient like 20-somethings who like were homeless and didn't really have anywhere to go, and like when this group came into town, they see that and they're like, oh, we could leech off these resources for a month. They'll feed us. They'll, you know, we could probably get free booze and weed and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
But then they were like giving them a really bad name. They like crashed a wedding and I think like what was most offensive to some of the rainbows, which is what they call themselves, they were like, they didn't even try to blend in at this wedding. Like, they walked in, they're like, what's up, motherfuckers? Like, can I request a
let's
song?
Cut that motherfucking cake.
Yeah, and they were just, like, eating food, and it was, like, really obnoxious. And then that same year, a woman
they start making speeches.
Yeah, they're like, I just want to say something about Ted. And they're like, you mean Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. That same year, a woman named Leilani Garcia stabbed a dude, and then everyone started calling her Hitler, which I thought was weird.
I would have like called her like
Like Charles
stabbing
Manson?
Yeah, like like what's stabbing Karen or whatever. I don't know.
Leilani stabs a lot.
Yeah.
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 Stab Lonnie. And then that same year, also, it was a big year. A New Hampshire woman overdosed.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was like a legit rainbow or if she was like one of the locals, but
Yeah. And I don't know if this
know.
was in 2014 or not, but like around that time, there was a dude who beat a woman to death.
Jeez.
Yeah, so there was like a lot of bad shit happening around this, or like more recently.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're kind of like freaked out about it a little bit. Like all the OG rainbows are kind of like, what the fuck is happening? And but they like they aren't gonna like turn people away. So it's just like they're kind of caught in their own web of apathy. I guess. Like,
I bet the internet has been really bad for their whole gathering.
Yeah, I mean, look at us shitting on them.
But just because, like, you could find out where it is and show up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, instead of, like, 20 years ago, people, you know, you, like, had to know of people and be, like, you know, get the newsletter in your regular mail. And, like, I feel like it was more like, I don't know, just, like, more like
underground,
and more like everybody knows somebody here.
Yeah. Well, now we blew the lid off of this shit, and you can go.
Maybe we should and just have like our own little tangent of one. No, I hate camping.
Just go
going.
glamping at this thing and really stick out like a sore thumb and be a real asshole.
No, fuck that. Scrap this. I don't want any of it. Let's go glamping in like Sedona or something where it's like bougie and I can drink champagne.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. After we go to Vegas, we'll go to Sedona.
Love it. That sounds great. We're fucking assholes, man. Hey, at least we're self-aware.
Yeah.
These people definitely are not self-aware. That's the problem. They're like, bless their hearts. You know, they're doing what they want to do, and that's great. And they've been doing it for a while. And like, I think it's a balm for the soul for a lot of them. And you know, good for them. But
it's pretty harmless.
It's
like,
pretty harmless.
You know, there's a few questionable.
Yeah, except for the people that are stabbing and beating people to death.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, those people are bad. But I feel like overall it's pretty harmless. There's a few questionable, like, cultural things, but
yeah, they need to just, like, get rid of the cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
They should have their next gathering. They should all gather in a prayer drum circle, whatever, and all collectively shave their dreads off and throw them into a fire.
Smart.
That's what I think.
Yeah, and issue a giant apology.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I have. I don't really have much more than that.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's very interesting. There's just like these underground gatherings happening, and they're pretty big, and they've been going on for a while. So if you've been to one, let us know. If you are now interested, despite all of our shit talking in going to one, let us know.
Yeah, you're your own person. You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
I'd go if there was one that was like conveniently located. You know, I'd pop in and say hi.
We should find out. Well, the one this year was kind of close to you a little bit. I mean, close-ish.
It was in West Virginia, right?
It was in Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
But also, I think they have, like, smaller local chapter ones. So, like, there's the big 1 month gathering every year. That's, like, the main one. But then there's little ones. So you might be able to find, like, a little one that's, like, just maybe an overnight trip or something, like, for a day. Or just, like, a meeting in an afternoon for a little while.
Yeah.
Maybe you can just make, like, one little dread in the front.
Do a quick saging.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoke a little weed.
Put on your flip-flops.
Yeah, get my tarot cards out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got.
All right. Follow us on social medias at DTFU Podcast on all the platforms.
Yes. Holler at us if you want. Drop us a note. Yeah, we'd love to. If you have a fucked up story, maybe we read some of those soon again.
Fun, fucked up. Just another reminder. Like, we don't want anything scary or bad or like. I feel like we probably don't have to say this, but
you
know, we're not looking for something that you would need to send to like a news outlet or something. We're looking for fun. Maybe you tripped. Maybe you tripped in front of someone and at the same time you sharted. That is, I would love that story.
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the more shart adjacent kind of story.
Fart, shart, shit. It could be any one of those.
Yep.
Oh my God. I asked my friend Rachel's going as Beatrix Kiddo for Halloween.
Ooh.
And she's like, do you have a sword? I was like, no. She's like, do you have a samurai sword? I'm like, no.
You're like, hold on, let me get my Hattori Hanzo.
Yeah, that's right. I'm like, first of all, it's not a sword. It's a Hattori Hanzo sword. She was like, ooh, and she gave me a clap emoji. Anyway, oh my God. But I was like, ooh, are you going as like bloody Beatrix Kiddo? Or are you going as like, pre-fight Beatrix Kiddo? And she was like, depends on if I get my period or not. And I was like, oh, girl, you gross.
Oh, you nasty.
Oh, you nasty bitch.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, you guys, thanks for listening. Be excellent to yourselves.
And each other.
And each other.
You know the drill.
You know the drill. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.